I paid $5,000 for a BMW in 2003, and then I spent another $5,000 just to keep it alive and on the road. Here's the story of the worst car I've ever owned. Let's get started. Just like I alluded in other previous videos, the worst car I've ever owned was a 1987 BMW 535 IS 5-speed. I bought this car in 2003, and it was the worst car I've ever owned. And here's the backstory on it. I was 22 years old, just got my first full-time job. I was like, you know what? I really wanted one of these cars. I saw them in the 80s. I'm a product of the 80s. I was born in the early 80s, and I thought those cars were the coolest cars. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Nothing But Trouble with Chevy Chase and Demi Moore. He drove a 735 or 733i BMW black with the chrome wheels. It was such a cool looking car, and I always wanted one of those. So I found a 535 IS 5-speed. That's what I wanted, and was being sold by a private seller in New Jersey. I lived in Pennsylvania at the time. So I went over and took a look at it, and I knew there were problems with that car, but I went and bought it anyway, and boy did I regret it. So this is one of the biggest life lessons when it comes to cars. I went and saw that car. I fell in love immediately. I drove it, didn't have a pre-inspection done on it. I felt there were some problems, but I was young, I was dumb. I was like, okay, I can handle this. I know it's a little loose in the steering and it's a little loud. I can fix this stuff. I know a mechanic. My cousin's a German mechanic. He can work on this car. I can get this car back to 100%. And I bought it anyway for $5,000, and I got it home, and boy did the problems start right away. The first repair that told me something was wrong was I got under it to do an oil change, and there was just oil all underneath in there. It was like the oil pan was leaking, and it was like, God. And I saw some rust under there, but I really couldn't see because it was only up on jack stand. So I was like, let me take it to my local mechanic to see if I can get it fixed. He put it up on the lift, and he's like, yeah, this car needs a lot of work. Your strut towers are rotted. Your floor plans are rotted. It needs oil pan, needs a gasket, and all the bushings are worn and all that stuff. And I was like, well, how much is this going to cost? He's like, oh, $3-4 for us to fix it all. I'm like, look, just fix the oil pan. I'll take it up to my cousin, who was a Porsche, Audi, and BMW mechanic. He actually went to Germany when he was younger for like 3 or 4 years, and he actually learned how to work on these cars from Porsche Master Techs at the actual factory. So I took it up to him, and then he called me, and he told me the same thing, and he's like, look, you either donate this car or you fix it. What do you want to do? And I was like, oh God. So I said to my cousin, just fix the structural stuff, fix the rusty stuff. Can you fix the shock towers? Can you fix the floor pans that are rusted, and then maybe I can get it to a point where I can maybe enjoy it for a couple months and then just get rid of it. He's like, okay, let me do that. And then he told me how much, and I was like, all right, just fix the floor pans and fix some of the steering bushings so it drives straight down the road, so I'm not like fighting the wheel the entire time when I'm on the highway. And he fixed that, and he had a story for me when I went to pick it up. He's like, yeah, I cut out the old floor pans and put the new floor pans in, but the rust was raining down while I was doing it, and I was just like, oh God, this car. He's like, boy, you really bought a good one here. And I was like, gee, thanks. And he's like, look, I got it to the point where it'll pass inspection in Pennsylvania, but just get rid of it when you're done. So, like an idiot, I didn't get rid of it immediately, so I was driving it, and at that time I was going to night school to get my college degree, and I drove it to like 10 minutes away where my community college was, and I driving back, and somebody cut me off, and I slammed on the brakes, and the brakes were great on that car, but all of a sudden the front of the car just dropped, and I hear the tires just literally locking up and dragging on the road, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I look underneath it, and it was the shock towers. They had rusted out, and me, by hitting the brakes, just broke one of them. So I was like, I had to pull over. The next day I had to get a guy with a gripper picker to come and pick it up and take it to my local mechanic. He went and put the new strut shock towers in and all that stuff. And that was another $3,000 or whatever, $2,000 or at that time. And I was like, all right, I'm into $5,000 into this car already. And I was like, all right, that's it. Let me go pick this car up and then I'll just put it online somewhere and be real with people like this car is a mess, and just try to get rid of it. So I go to pick up the car from my local mechanic. I was like, great. He left the key under the mat. I had another key. It was after hours. He was closed. Pull the car out of the spot. I go to move forward and the clutch went right to the floor. The slave cylinder died. Couldn't move the car. Pushed it back into the spot. And at that time, I just lost it. I went ballistic. I was like, this thing, what a mess, right? And my dad's like, all right, let's just get this fixed. One more thing to fix, and then we'll be done with it. We'll sell it. We'll get rid of it. And I was just like, I was so fit to be tied with this thing. Then I get the car home and then I just let it sit in the driveway and I'm like, okay, I'm going to put it on Craigslist at the time. I'm going to put it on, you know, I think I was back then, you put an ad in the paper too. It took me 4 months to sell that car. And I was completely honest with people. They would come, they would look at it, they would walk away, and I don't blame them. Until I finally got one guy that's like, no, I understand all these problems. I know these cars, I really want to do it. I'm going to do it right. I'm going to fix this up right. I'll give you what you want for it and all that stuff. And he did it. He bought it and I never heard from him again. And I was like, thank God. Thank God somebody bought it. I got some of my money back. I sold it for like, I think I sold it for like $3,500. So I lost about $6,500 on that thing. But what a lesson learned, man, what a lesson learned. So that's my story on the worst car I've ever owned. It cost me $6,500. I learned a really valuable lesson to always have a pre-inspection done anytime you buy a used car, unless it's certified from a dealer. I emphasize that to all my friends who go and buy cars. I've seen my friends buy cars and they come back with some of these junker cars or like, oh yeah, it's been in an accident, but it was a salvage title, it's good. And I'm like, you bought a car with a salvage title? I'm like, come on. Don't do that. Make sure you have that pre-inspection done. Make sure you run that Carfax. Carfaxes don't always show everything, but at least you did it and you had it checked to the best of your ability, and you'll have that comfort when you go down the road. And just to cap off this video for you guys of the worst car I've ever owned, I hope to do more videos like this. The next video I plan to do is on my 2000 Integra Type R. The car I searched for a very long time and always wanted to own. That was my supercar. That I didn't want a Ferrari or a Porsche or a Lamborghini. I wanted that Type R and I found one. And then it got stolen 3 months later. So that story's a real hoot. So I want to go through that story with you guys. So click the bell and the subscribe. I hope to do that video for you within the next couple of weeks. I try to post a couple of videos, lots of shorts on the current cars I have. And I also have a new purchase coming up next month that I can't wait to share with you guys. It's on order right now and I just put the deposit down on it, so I'm very excited. So that's coming, and yeah, so like and subscribe, and I hope to see you later. And oh, and drop your questions below or any comments you have. I try to answer everybody's questions or comments, so yeah, drop me a line and make sure you subscribe. Talk to you later.